Hello, my friends. My name is Evelyn Joy, and welcome back to my channel. I'm a Spanish teacher on Outschool, and I want to talk to you class by class what is booking for me, how many students I have, and why I think that is. So I'm just going to look at my schedule right now and tell you guys. I'm Central Standard Time. I live in Kansas in the middle of the US, so that's the times I'm going to be telling you. So starting with today, Friday. I only have one class at 7:30 a.m. Spanish Conversations for Beginners. I have 4 learners in that class. Why? Because this is the second time that I have this time slot available. So when classes are new, I have all ongoing classes. So when classes are new, it takes a while to build up momentum and fill up those classes. So our first week, last week, I just had 2 students. This week I have 4. Also, the students I have are from New York, South Korea, New Jersey, and Hong Kong. So whereas it's 7:30 a.m. for me, for them it is a more convenient time. So I'm less likely to have kiddos in my time zone at 7:30 a.m., but thankfully I can have students from other places, right? Saturday, I have an 8:15 class with 7 learners. This is the ninth this is the ninth time that I've taught this class. So what has happened is this class filled up during the summer and it's gotten to be less, and I think it'll fill up again as time goes on. But I'm seeing that happen a lot lately. 9 a.m. I have an intermediate Spanish conversation class. It's the 29th class of it. I have 5 learners. It has been up to like 9, 10, maybe 11, but this is my only intermediate class. So it doesn't have as many followers. My Spanish conversations class has 1,000 followers, whereas um, intermediate Spanish maybe has like 200 followers, something like that. So it doesn't get as much traction as far as people signing up for that class. So then, and Saturdays, I think is a convenient day for public schoolers to take classes. Homeschoolers, I tend to think wouldn't take a Saturday class, but it really depends on the family schedule, right? So 7 p.m. on Saturday, I have 10 learners. I have had up to 11. My classes max out at 11. A lot of those students are from Asia. So if you choose to have evening hours, like in the later evening or early morning, like I did, you may see more Asian students, which is exciting. It's so awesome to teach students from South Korea and Hong Kong. I also sometimes in my intermediate Spanish class, I have some students from England and stuff. So cool. All right, so on Mondays, it's the third meeting at 8:15 of Spanish Fun for Little Ones. Now, my Spanish Fun for Little Ones has about half the followers of my Spanish Conversations class, so it gets less traction. So I have that class set to only $5 per student so that hopefully it will be more appealing to sign up for and I can build up that class. Whereas my Spanish Conversations class has over 1,000 followers, I've set that class to $7 so that it's still competitively priced and available to low-income families, but I'm making just a little bit more money. Well, quite a bit because it adds up, right? So Spanish Fun for Little Ones is set at $5. Spanish Conversations for Beginners is set at $7. They both max out at 11 students. But Spanish Fun for Little Ones at 8:15 is the third meeting and it has 2 learners. So again, it takes some time to build up that traction, but also that class doesn't have as many followers. All right, at 9:40 a.m. That's a very peak convenient time for homeschool families now that school is starting. I have 7 learners in my Conversations for Beginners class. 12:30 noon hour for me, I have 6 learners in that class, whereas that's a conversations class. During the summertime, I had 11 students, but what is happening is a lot of students are either ending their subscription because school is starting, they just wanted to keep up with their Spanish during the summer, or they love my class and they want to transfer to a time that is convenient for them now that they're going back to school. So if they took a 12:30 class, they may be transferring to one of my evening classes that's like 5:15 p.m., something like that, right? So have those evening hours available. So Homeschoolers like morning hours because oftentimes homeschoolers, they want to get done with their school schedule, be done by noon, and be done with school. I do that with my own kids without school classes. They're only signed up for morning classes. Um, but I teach a lot of afternoon classes that are after school hours so that public school students can sign up. So on Monday, I have a Conversations for Beginners class. It's the 54th time of it meeting. It only has six learners in it. That's because a lot of people have been dropping out because it's the end of the school year. That a lot of these classes had 11 students in it. So I'm adding more classes so that I can hopefully get more students. All right, Tuesdays at 7 p.m. not 7 p.m. Sorry, 6 p.m. Central is my 11th meeting of Spanish Fun for Little Ones. So remember that one has less followers, but it has 10 learners because it's an evening hour, because it's like after school hours and then some. So people have time to get home from school, have some dinner, do some homework, and then take their class at 6 p.m. It's very popular time. So keep that in mind if you're looking to add more time slots, that maybe that 6 p.m. time slot central would be a good idea. 6:45, I have a conversations class that has 10 students. Remember, my class is maxed out at 11. This is really good. This is only the third meeting of that class, and it's already filled up because this is a very popular time. And again, I'm seeing a lot of Asian parents signing up for those evening hours. Think VIP Kid, we had parents taking classes at those times, right? Because the kids in China and like Hong Kong and South Korea, they finish their school day, they come home, and then they take an online class in the evening, right? Okay, so Wednesdays, I only have one 4:30 class. Spanish Conversations for Beginners is the 26th meeting of it. And I have 11 learners. It's full. That might be because people are looking for a Wednesday class, and that's my only one available. So it's filled up. So I'm going to maybe no, Wednesdays are busy. Otherwise, I would add another Wednesday class, right? All right. So Thursday mornings at 7:30 a.m. I have a one-on-one class tutoring a boy from England. So for him, it's later in the day, it's later in the morning, but for me, it's 7:30 a.m. So that's a great idea, tutoring one-on-one. I charge $17 for 30 minutes because typically other one-on-one tutors would charge $1 a minute for one-on-one tutoring. So I do just a little bit more than half of that to be competitively priced and also accessible to lower income families, but still able to make it good money, right? So, for those who don't teach on Outschool takes 30%. So if I charge $17, I'm still making less than that. But I mean, $15 for 30 minutes. That's still better than working at McDonald's, right? All right, so at 8:15 on Thursday, I have my first meeting coming up of Conversations for Beginners at 8:15. So I only have one learner signed up for September 1st beginning. But hopefully more will sign up by then. And even if not, in future classes that will have a snowball effect and have more students, I believe. 8:15 Conversations for Beginners, I think it's gonna fill up okay. So I've got a 12 o'clock noon on Thursday's class that no, did not used to be full. I was thinking of the Monday one. This is my first ever meeting of 12 noon conversation class on Thursday, and it was requested by some students, and it's already almost full with 8 learners. So 8 learners for the first meeting. That's showing me that, I have a first meeting at 8:15 and I have a first meeting at 12 o'clock. The 12 o'clock hour is looking a lot more popular, right? Because like for my time zone, people are more awake at that time, right? So 3 p.m. I have Conversation for Beginners on Thursday, and it has 8 students. It's the 79th meeting. So that's a class that's been full, and it is losing some of that uh, a few of those students, they're dropping out, and then it's going to refill quickly, I'm sure. Spanish Fun for Little Ones at 4 p.m. on Thursday. It's the 15th meeting. I've got 8 learners. That's pretty good. I believe that will probably fill up to about 10 or 11. It's the 15th meeting of that. Yeah. So Conversations for Beginners at 5:15 on Thursday. Not only is it full at 11 learners, but I have more students requesting to join this class. So that tells me that students are looking for those later evening times. Because they want time to get home from school, do their homework, eat some dinner before taking a class. So keep that in mind. Those are popular times that I'm seeing. Friday, 7:30 a.m. Third meeting, I have 4 learners. So that's getting back to what I started with. So anyway, I thought it would be helpful to just like share with you guys what times I'm seeing, the reasons why I'm seeing this and that, so that maybe that information will give you an idea that will help you to fill up your classes. Best of luck to you. We're all trying to make money in this economy. Have a great day. Bye.